Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll give you the complete details about work on holiday visa number 462. There are two steps process to apply for this visa. One thing is pre-registration, which costs you around $25 that I have already explained in my previous videos and my live session also. But in this video, I'll give you the complete process, how to apply for the pre-registration and what are the eligibility criteria actual visa. There are two steps process as I told you for the pre-ballot or lucky draw and whatever they call, but there is a lucky draw process in this selection process. There is no merit basis. This is 100% purely based on luck. So that process I'll try to explain in this video step by step. I'll create the ME account and all details, and first of all I'll take you through what are all the I'll take you through the requirements and I'll take you through the website. Then I'll show you the requirements and eligibility and each and every process. So without any further delay, let's get into the video. As you see, this is the immigration website for Australian government. So if you see, it says the apply online on paper. There are two ways to apply for this visa, sorry, for this ballot, for this registration. And so first thing is you have to create an immigration account. For before that, I'll quickly take you through the work on holiday visa and what are the eligibility criteria and what are the requirements for that. So this is the ballot eligibility. Remember, this is the ballot eligibility, not the actual visa eligibility. So the ballot eligibility is you have to create an immigration account. As you see here, you have to create an immigration account and you should be between 18 and 30 age and hold valid passport from India or China or Vietnam. I think these three countries they are offering. Yeah, if you see China, India and Vietnam. So you have to have the passport of from these three countries and hold a valid national identity card issued by an eligible ballot participating country. That means you have to have PAN card from Indian passport holders, and there may be other cards for the China and Vietnam nationals. So as we addressing the Indian nationalities, so we need a PAN card to apply for the ballot. Actually, you can say the registration for the ballot, valid email address and verify email address and agree to the national forms declaration and pay registration fee $25. This costs you around $3,000 in Indian rupees, and you can be inside or outside while you applying for the registration for this ballot actually. So next step is how to register. Then eligible Chinese, Indian, Vietnamese passport holders can complete a visa pre-application registration from under new application and immigration to register for a ballot. So for click on the registration work on holiday visa 462, the registration form will appear. Select your eligibility passport country to register. Complete the form and pay the registration fee, Australian $25 to submit your registration. That's it. That's the process. I'll quickly take you through and I'll quickly take you to the website where you can create the IME account. So a lot of people are asking me how to create an immigration account or IME account. It's in short it says the IME account. So it is organized by the Home Affairs of Australian governments. If you Home Affairs of the Australian government. So if you see, this is the official website. So you can create as an individual, as you can create as an individual or as an organization. Obviously we'll go with the as an individual and click here and you can enter your email address. Let's say I already created an IME account. I hope it says so now it is asking for the verification code which sent to my email address, and I think I have to get my email. So this is the registration process. I entered the code received in my email. So we have to register. It will ask as usual the security questions, and then you have to accept. This is how it look like in your immigration account. So go to the new applications, and it says lot of applications, and go here, visa pre-application registration, and click on the work and holiday visa. So after coming here, just acknowledge, fill all your details and everything, passport, fill your details like family name, given name, and your sex, date of birth, passport number, country of passport, passport date of issue, passport date of expiry, email address, and declaration, and then save. I think after this it asks for the payment, then you made the $25 payment. I think you need to use international debit card or credit card for the payment. Local cards are not accepted, I guess so. So just be mindful that you need to have an international debit card or credit card while applying for this pre-registration. So this is how you apply for the registration only. This is not the visa process. So now we will see how actual the visa process goes on after this. So we'll come here. So we are here, how to register. We have already registered, and you can save your application there. It automatically saves, but you need to submit the application. So the registration period is from October 1st to 31st of October. I guess this month has 31st. Yeah, I'm right. So it accept the application up to 31st of October. So you will have this time span, and after you register, after you verify your email address, review your registration form and for any errors, and then pay the registration fee to submit your registration. That's it. After you submit your registration, it will automatically add it to the ballot for your respective country of passport. We will send you an acknowledgement letter to your email address to tell you that we received your registration. So what it says is like they will send you an email confirming that they have received your application for the registration only, and you have to wait after it. So the normally selection process is 100% luck and 100% random. So the system picks some applications. It does not depends on anything like your merit or your age, kind of anything. It just picks randomly, and after that happens, an email will come to your email address. It says that your application has been picked. Now you have to apply for the visa number 462. Then I'll quickly show you how we have to apply, and then first we will see how, what if your application is randomly selected. That's what here they say. If your registration is randomly selected, the selection of the registration is random automated process. It does not based on any criteria, as I told you. If we randomly select your registration, we will immediately send you a notification of selection letter via email. So this notification serves as an invitation to apply. So then you have to start the application process for the visa number 462, and they say you will have 28 days to apply for the visa. So you must meet the all eligibility requirements to apply and to be granted a visa. So this is more important. I'll take you through the requirements and all later. This is the ballot registration period. For Indians, it's from 1/10/24 to 31st/10/24. This is the ballot registration period. So let's see ballot selection period. If you see, this starts from 14th onwards. So it's better if you register so early before 14th. So they'll start selecting the application from the 14th of this month. So this is too early, and this may take all up to 30th of April next year, 2025. So what is the period to apply? As I told you, you will receive an email that stating that you will have selected for this visa. So how to apply, and what are the time span? There will be 28 calendar days after you receive an email. The day also counts, so make sure that you have all the documents before registering the ballot, or after registration for the ballot. After registering the ballot, make sure that you collect all the evidences and all the documents and all the finances which I am going to tell you. So now we will see what are the actual eligibilities for the first work and holiday visa. So before you apply, you have to see all these conditions, and I'll take you through what are the eligibility criteria. So obviously you have to have the passport of these countries. So You can see India here. Previously India is not there, so recently they have added. And be this age, you have to between 18 and 30, 30 also inclusive and 18 also inclusive, and you must not have previously entered Australia on these visas. So this is the first time you are applying and meet our educational requirements. Let's see what are the Indian eligibility requirements. You must have successfully completed at least 2 years of post secondary study. That means I think you have to have +2, and obviously graduation also works. So this is the educational requirements for the actual visa, and the language requirements. So you have to have functional requirements. So let's see what are the functional English requirements. So these are the functional English requirements. I would say PT is most easy, all of this. So a total band of score at least 30 based on the 4 test components. So you have to have minimum score of 30. Believe me guys, it's too easy. You can crack the PT with 30 marks so easily. So don't worry about the English requirements. So we'll go back to the actual eligibility criteria. So we have covered the English language. So we don't need this letter of support. If you are from these countries, then you should have the letter of support. Anyone watching who are citizens of these countries: Ecuador, Greece, Indonesia, Luxembourg, Malaysia, Mongolia, Peru, Poland, San Marino, Slovenia, Thailand, Turkey. So if you are from these countries, you have to have a letter of support. I don't know what does it mean. If you have any doubt, do let me know on my Instagram account. My Instagram account is DITENDRA PONNAM Ditendra Ponnam. So it's a like verified account, so you can text me if you have any doubts. I'll try to clarify your doubts. And this is the most important part, and a lot of people are have misunderstanding of this eligibility. To apply for the ballot, you don't need any money and you don't need to show any bank accounts, but after you have got the invitation from the immigration department, you have to show that you have enough funds to survive for the 1 year of period in Australia. So for that, you must at least have the $5,000 in your bank account. Apart from the flight tickets and all, obviously after you get the invitation to apply, you have to go for the medicals, so that you will get from the HAP ID and all, and you have to have the what it is called police verification. This is most important for Indian passport holders. Indian passport holders who are applying for this visa and who are applying for the registration, apply for the PCC as soon as possible, because the PCC slots are not available that easily. From my personal experience, I was facing so many issues when I was applying for Australian visa. It took me almost 45 days to apply for the slot for the PCC only back in Hyderabad, India. So it's very tough to get the slots for PCC and passport, any passport service in India. So be aware of this requirement, guys. You should have a PCC, police clearance certificate from India for this visa. So be mindful, and whenever you seeing this video, you have some interest in applying that ballot or whatever it may be, just apply the PCC and keep it ready. You never know when you will hear from the immigration department. When you hear from the immigration department, immediately you will have all the documents. So that's the idea. And at this point I want to tell you guys, you should apply for the English language also immediately. Sit for the test and you will get your results. For PTE, in most cases you will get results on same day or next day, but for other exams like IELTS or TOEFL, the test result will normally takes time. So they are saying that you have to have the application completed within 28 days. So it's very, it's nearly impossible that you will get all the documents within 28 days. So keep in mind that you make sure that you have all the required documents before lodging the application. You can submit the applications, or you can submit the required documents like English test or PCC later on after lodging the visa also, not at all a problem. But it's always better to have the documents ready and then apply for the visa. That's the ideal way of applying the visa. That's what I could say. And this is also a requirement, not had visa cancelled or an application refused. some cases, but normally that's not the issue. So after that you have to wait, and you can hear this normally within 4 weeks or 5 weeks. And what you can do with this, you can work for any company, and you can do any type of work having this visa, and you can stay up to 1 year. And this is the golden opportunity for Indians and other nationals like Chinese or Vietnamese. So try to utilize this opportunity. And the processing fee is like visa cost is $650. $650 turns around like 33 or 34,000 Indian rupees. So these are all details about the visa number 462 work and holiday visa. So it was in the news for so many months. Finally it is here, so make sure that you utilize this opportunity. So if you have any doubts, I do have a Instagram account. As I told you, this is a verified account, DITENDRA PONNAM. So Jitendra Ponnam, it's a verified account. Just text me on Instagram whenever I'm free. I just try to reply you guys. So and hope this helps you. And thank you so much for watching. I do make normally content in my own language, Telugu, but I thought this could reach more people, and more people have some doubts around this visa and around this ballot application and all. So hope I cleared all your doubts, and thank you so much for watching. I'll meet you in another video. Until then, take care. Bye bye. See you. Jai Hind.